Good morning, experts. It is now time for our masterclass of the day. And I, as Troy Gander, your index voice of inspiration, have the extreme pleasure to present to some and introduce to others none other than this man who is an international trainer. He comes with over 40 years of experience. He is a Gold Legacy member. He is an ELC member, that is Executive Leadership Council, and he's also the first shareholder in the US of A. We're talking about none other than the man known as everybody's coach. We're giving it to you now so that Coach Erik can give you the play of the day. Let's get it up for Coach Erik Robinson. Robinson.
Thank you, Troy, for that amazing introduction. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can. The ball is yours.
Woo, man, the block is hot. The block is hot. Woo, yeah. Can you feel it?
Yeah,
yes, we can.
Can you
yes, we can.
Man, y'all got me started already. Today, I am going to talk about the science of success in business. But before I talk about the science of success in business, I want to talk about something this between your heads. Reason why I like the science, let me make sure I'm clear. The science means when things go by science, what goes up must come down. This pen, if I throw it up, it's coming down, right? What goes up must come down. It's a law. It doesn't apply to your age, your gender, right? Your nationality, your religious beliefs. None of that's affected by science. Are y'all with me? Science applies to anybody. So when you're able to run your business with science, if you do the things, you'll get the thing. Are y'all with me? A car is a scientific object built with science. If I step on the gas, it's probably going to go. If it doesn't go, it means it's what? It's broke. Out of gas. Something is wrong. Houston, we got a problem. So if you do these things, if you run the play, you will get a check. I like what Tiffany said. I'm now checking without checking. I mean, I'm getting checks without checking. See, here's the thing. I just listened to I'm gonna let y'all hear it real quick here. Let me see if I can play the sound for us real quick for y'all. Tell me y'all can hear this sound. Of course, that's how you want to do it today. I was trying to get this app all day long to stop, to log off. And all of a sudden now that I want to use it, and I click on it, it finally logs off. So I want y'all to hear this if you can. Tell me if y'all can hear it. Give me 1 second, okay? Let me play something. Let me see here.
Hey guys, I just got here to Springfield, Missouri, actually, my first time in Missouri.
Could y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Listen.
Yes.
We got an event. I'm actually meeting with Cody Askins tomorrow for some video shoot, and it's going to be a lot of fun here with Kizzy Mahad and Darren Golka. But I wanted to send a special message out to the one and only Angel and Johanna Contreras, crossing over 1.1 million in rolling 12-month cash flow. They've only been with Experior, guys, for 9.5 months. This is absolutely phenomenal. They just keep crushing it. 9.5 months in the business. I guess it'll be almost 10 months in the next few days. So I shouldn't embellish too much. But man, tell you what, 10 months in the business. What an amazing, amazing accomplishment. Less than 10 months in the business. Already crossing over 1.1 million. Congratulations, guys. Super, super proud of you. Let's go. Woo!
So we got a business opportunity where people are coming in the year making 1.1 million. Here's the thing. We got a level up conference. I got some of the top leaders flying in from international from Canada. The owner, CEO flying in from Canada. The gentleman just heard, Jamie Prickett, will be at the level up conference. See, and people telling me, Erik, they can't afford to get there. I'm telling you, you can't afford not to get there. See, but And I'm not speaking to the people right here. I'm speaking to the people right here who's watching. You can't afford not to run the play. See, part of the business is growing your business. So some people like, Eric, I got onesie twosies. How do they cross over $1 million? Their team is growing. If I had to look at the scoreboard and see what's going on in their business, let me give you an example. Remember, 10 months. Let me see something here. Let me just check and see what they're cooking up in there real quick. Hold on a second. Because I'm going somewhere with it. I want y'all to understand what is the mindset I gotta have. See, some of y'all think you're comfortable. You ain't comfortable. You are comfortable, but you're comfortable being uncomfortable. Are y'all with me? And I want y'all to live past comfortable. How about living past what I'm called to do?
Eric, you said they were comfortable being comfortable. I mean,
they're comfortable being uncomfortable.
Right.
They're comfortable being uncomfortable. But I want y'all to start thinking past comfort zone and think past what you're called to do. Are y'all catching me? Don't look for your comfort, look for your calling. Hopefully, did anybody catch that one right there?
Yeah, that's another t-shirt right there. Those are bars.
Yeah. Stop running for your comfort, run towards your calling. I want to see something here really quick. I'm just going to look at the scoreboard and I'm look at in terms of agency recruits. Let me just see what's going on in the land. So y'all want to know what it takes to get to play with the big boys, okay? Angel and Johannes, a couple you just heard, that crossed over $1 million. Their agency this month is number 3 at 73 recruits. Number 4 is at 51, and they just crossed over $1 million. Let me see something. Let's go. That's this month to date. Let me see year to date. What does it look like? What does it look like? How big do I need to be to try to get the money I want to get? So let me see. What does it look like? This year, they're at 956. Ain't they number 1? They're 956 recruits in their agency. 956. See, some of y'all are still trying to get 2, still trying to get 3. Yeah, you got to start somewhere, but your mindset is at 2. It's one thing to be, if your board is set at 2, it's another thing if your mind is set at 2. See, my scoreboard is at 2, but my mind got to be at 200. See, some of your scoreboard is at 3 for the year, and your mindset is at 2. You think you have achieved. I got 2. How can you tell? Because I can tell the way you talk. I can tell the way you walk. I can tell by your energy. Are y'all with me? See, when you understand what it takes, then you got to be able to look somebody in the eye and say, listen, if you can't afford to be there, that's why you can't afford not to be there. And then you got to let them be who they're going to be. But the question is, how many people are you talking to? Now, let me get back to the training. Hopefully somebody picked that up. Number 1 I gave y'all was stop comparing your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 8. Now, you can't compare yourself to Angel Johannes. They've been in the industry for a while. Are y'all catching me? But what is their mindset? See, you don't have to compare their location, but you got to compare what is their mindset. The mindset is free. You are free to think. And there's a scripture that says, as a man thinketh, so is he. And it applies to the she. Some of y'all are thinking small. You think you good. How do you know? Because y'all say, I'm good. No, you ain't. You one paycheck away from being not so good.
Wait. So you telling me that there's some people who are up in their mind, they're operating on full tilt, on go ham mode in their mind. Just like, when people and I'm trying to I'm trying to paint this picture. You know how sometimes y'all, when you out there dancing, we joke about how sometimes people are doing a 2-step, but in their mind they dancing like a mug, right? But whole time you just 2-step and stop playing. like what, Eric, what should, if you have the time as a part-time person and a full-time person, what should that day look like?
Oh man, I'm gonna talk. Jock, before I tell you about the day, let me tell you about the mine. I can tell you all this. My household income for the last 10 years has been over 300,000. I feel broke as a joke. I guess I've been up since this morning since 5. Me and Dr. Mary was up since this morning since 5. We didn't go to bed till 2. Went to sleep at 2, working on the inside of the studio, up at 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I'm the greatest, but I think I know if I look at statistically, my household income is higher than national average. That's all I would say. So I'm higher than the average. And I'm like, no, don't happen here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I know even there, I'm one paycheck away, one bad decision away. Are y'all with me? So I'm not living in my calling, right? I'm living in my comfort. I got to get out of my comfort. How do you get out of your comfort? You got to be around some people who are uncomfortable. Comfortable people will make you broke. It will keep you stuck. Eric, but I ain't broke. Okay. What car you driving? What? And I don't know. Are you living the life that you want? Are you able to do the things you want to do? I still go to the grocery store looking at the cost and checking my account. I want to get to the point where I just go buy what I want to buy. Are y'all catching me? Like, I ain't got to put my vacation on layaway. Right? Like, I'm saying, I can get, if my kids need something, I can get something. Are y'all catching? Y'all feeling what I'm saying? Like, let's get there. This business gives us the opportunity to do that. As a life insurance agent, do y'all understand what you got your hands on? See, I remember watching my son in sports, and there was one of the kids he played with. I never forget, Trayvon Diggs. His brother Stephon Diggs, and Trayvon got $100 million contract for the Dallas Cowboys. Played on my son's football team, and I would talk to his mom when my son was coming. My son was his quarterback, and I talked to his mom. His mom was like, she was real protective of the information, right? But I would see her talking to things. I wanted to get my son a star, but she wouldn't tell us. But see, she had been through it with her son, Stephon Diggs, has gone through. He was a pro player at the time. So she knew what it's like to go through the pros to the college, right? From high school to pro to college. And so she was prepared how to take her son through those ranks. And I was watching the things that she did, because I always sit back and watch. I'm watching what she did, and I'm watching what the other parents did. The other parents are cheering. She's over there lobbying with some of the, and so I start lobbying for my son too, right? But then the coach wasn't doing the same lobbying, but she had the coach lobbying, but my coach wasn't lobbying for my son. My son was a great player. He's on the call now. But those things mattered. Now, fast forward, 5 years later, her 2 sons are worth over $100 million each. Their financial future is set. Different lifestyle. So what am I saying? I didn't understand the game, and nobody was trying to give me the game. She wasn't trying to give me the game. Are y'all with me? One of my son's friends he played with, God rest his soul, Dwayne Haskins, his father would give me a little bit of the game. He was a quarterback, give me a little bit of the game, but Dwayne went through the process. He knew the game. He knew some connections. Eric, I'm connected. I know the game. So I went to Ohio State, got drafted, boom. Went to the Washington. Man, first year bonus contract, $15 million. That makes, but his father knew that type of lifestyle can change my life. So they were serious with it. They like, $15 million is going to change your life. And my son can become a multi-millionaire. It's going to change the lifestyle. Are y'all with me? That was through Little League sport. They was preparing for the $1 million then. Well, that ship is past for most of us. We ain't athletes. But what I'm telling y'all, this business, if you understand the game, can prepare you to become a millionaire. Can prepare you to become, if a million ain't what you want, Dr. Mark said he want 2 million. This can do it. But how about you just want $250,000, $500,000? Are y'all with me? 200,000. Some of y'all, how many of y'all can use $200,000 coming in every month, every year? We got team, Jock, you got people on your team who crossed over 200,000. You got multiple 6-figure earners. Are y'all catching me? So it ain't like we don't know what happened. It's right here. The company got people doing 200, 300, 500,000. And I got people come doing 500,000 coming to level up. Going to tell you, Carmela, she's going to say how she got to $500,000 in 3 years. Personal income in her bank account. We got people, Frank's coming down to say how he got. Spend some time with the guy and say, how do I get to $1 million? Spend some time with the owner, Jamie, say, how did I build $100 million company? Not watching me from YouTube channel. I'm talking about you get to touch and talk and find out what you need. Roger and ran a bit. Come on, we're going. How did you do this? How did you do it? People can see you can't afford not to be there. Leah Lynch, how'd you just jump into a company and boom, ran to executive director just a little bit away from 100,000? Takesha Carr, how'd you get to 6 figures? Rebuilt your team 3 times and restarted all over again, boom, and ran to 6 figures in 6 months. How did you do that? What's she going to tell you? You need to be there. See, some of y'all can't afford not to be there. Are y'all catching what I'm saying? But it's the mindset, Uncle Jock. I'm going to go back. Number 1, stop comparing yourself. Number 2, the science of effectuation, which means you have what you already need, winning with what you have. Number 3, so you got to go back and watch the other watch yesterday's replay if you don't understand. So I'm not going to break that down. Number 3, the shift from scarcity thinking to creative problem solving. See, this is where we at right here. That's a science. That's a science. See, you look at companies like Airbnb, MailChimp, right? Do what you can with what you have. Airbnb said, man, you know what? We got places to rent, and what we got a house, we got a place. Why don't we rent out the room? People was renting out rooms before. Airbnb just took that opportunity to say, hey, you know what? Let's create a company. Let's create the software to connect people the same way Uber connected people. Are y'all with me? See, the science. Usually problems are the catalyst to success. Once you figure out how to break through your own problem, whatever you're going through that's stopping you, once you break through it, then you can teach somebody else how to do it. See, you don't realize your success is on the other end of your breakthrough. But if you think you're here and you arrive, you never break through. So some of y'all don't break through because you'd rather stay here. But you don't realize your blessings are on the other side of the breakthrough. Why? Because once you break through, you're able to show somebody else how to break through. See, I can talk about this right now because I broke through being from working the job. I don't knock a job, but I got off the job and was able to support myself and my family. Are y'all with me? I got introduced to this opportunity, this career. Whoo! Oh my goodness! Are y'all? Hold on. You telling me I can go out and make a 6-figure? I can go make a $200,000, $340,000 income in 2 to 3 years? What? Hold on. Wait. Where they do that? $500,000? Come on, where they do that at? From my home? You mean tell me this is I can make $500,000 legitimately, realistically, absolutely. But here's the thing. I'll go back to this scarcity, right? You can't have that scarcity mindset. See, I remember when I was working a job, the owner of the company, he was a multimillionaire at the dealership, would say, Eric, you can't, if you're hiring a manager I will hire people for 6 figures. My sales managers will make 100,000 plus. He said, if you're going to hire somebody for $100,000 a year job, they got to make, at least right now, they currently got to be making at least 70,000 or more. I said, why is that? He said, most people can't see themselves more than 20% of what they currently are. The average person got to be moved up in 20% increments. Maybe you're making 30,000, you can't see yourself making it for 50,000. You put them in the $50,000, they like, oh, no, that's not real. If your household is at 60,000, 100,000 don't seem real. If your household is at 100,000 for the most people, 300,000 don't seem real. Unless you're around a whole bunch of people who are making 300,000. You with me? If I met somebody say, if you hang around 5 broke people, you're number what? 6. If you hang around 5 rich people, you're number what?
6.
Why? It's the mindset of the people you're around. And that's why we put the Level Up Conference. We've been doing this our fourth year, but it's probably like our 6th event, Level Up. Why? Because we want our team to be around. See, the difference between our conference and other events, you can go to other events. Ours is about the relationships. Ours is about the networking. When you come to level up, you're going to meet people. You're going to connect with people. You're going to relate. It ain't just coming in. I've been this year to the CEO tour, and all due respect to the CEO tour, great. But me and Dr. Mary was the MCs at the last one in Utah. So we was the actual MCs. I was there, right? Flew to Utah, went there, boom, 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 and we flew on our own down. It's Eric, you be MC, not a problem. Cool. We flew, we paid. Because I understand I want to be in a room with the people doing the things. Are y'all with me? But it was an event. Boom, boom, boom. People came in, people left. One day, people came in, people left. That ain't it wasn't level up. Level up, you connect. It's about connections. That's what we do. It ain't somebody just coming on stage and saying, hey, how I got there. People actually, Dr. Ray made sure that people are actually giving you game plans, strategies. Are y'all with me? Not just success stories. Because a lot of times, anybody been to the conference, you hear a lot of success stories. Sometimes people say, man, to go to the convention is another success story. Hey, I came from something to nothing, right? Next person, I came from something to nothing. And that's good. It's motivational. But how did you do it? That's
Right.
what level up is.
Right.
The how
Big difference. Big difference.
We bring most of y'all to how-tos. But here's the problem, Uncle Jock. I realize even inside the studio is the freaking how-tos. But the problem is if your brain don't know why to, the how-to don't matter.
Hold up, E. Hold. This is a you know how the TV interruptions used to come in? This is a whatever you call interruption. You remember that conversation we had last night, E? You gotta about the people who attended inside the studio, going to what you kind of talking about. I know it's
Okay. Yeah. Here's the thing. Me and Uncle Jock was talking. I said, Uncle Jock, inside the studio, man, it's just another game changer. I said, you know what? Let's look at it. Let's go back. I looked at the stats. Everybody, I put all the people who attended inside the studio. The people who attended inside the studio, all of them are pretty much still in the business and making money.
Yep.
We went through, it was almost 50 people, like 49 people came through. 49 people. There's only 4 people that we couldn't think that were still there. 3 for sure, 1 we wasn't sure.
Facts.
And I guarantee you, that's inside the studio since we first did, I think, back in March. In my agency alone, in the last 3 months, we recruited like 90 people in the last 90 days. 90 people in the last 90 days. 90 in the last 90 days. Inside the studio, over the last 6 months, only 4 have fell off. Those 90 who joined, I don't even know who they are, most of them. A lot of them and fell off the wagon. People came inside the studio, they stick. Why? Because inside the studio, we teach you how to build a brand. Now we teaching you how to using AI, build your brand with AI. Are you kidding me? But the people who attend inside the studio, you leave out of there what they why to, and then they how to. Are y'all catching me? We start with your brand, the why. And once you understand the why to, the how to makes a little bit more sense. See, I got a book right here, my book, Scaling Success, The Secrets of Transforming Strangers into Loyal Fans. This book talks to you about how to market. But if you don't understand why, you never buy the book. How? See, I got a lot of how-tos over here. I got a whole library of how-tos. But if you don't understand why, you'll never figure out the how. See, some of y'all keep trying to figure out how. Tell me, Eric, how do you do this? How you do this? You really should be saying, why? Because I know your why ain't right. Because if your why was right, you would realize you got what it takes already. You would make do with what you got. So when you ain't making do with what you got, I know your why ain't right. I know you talk a good game. Yeah. One of my favorite movies I used to watch was called Dick Tracy. And there was a guy named Mumbles. Dick Tracy. I used to watch it over and over again. Mumbles, right? And they mumble go, and it was like Dick Tracy put him under the spotlight one time, and there was a scene. Dick Tracy had him under the spotlight. And it's Dick Tracy the movie. He had him under the spotlight, right? And there's like Mumbles, and his Mumble was sweating, and he started talking like, and it's like, you ain't gonna get Mumble to say nothing. He said, watch. Then he came back, and Dick Tracy recorded him, and he slowed the recording down, and he said, "Big boy did it, big boy did it." So he's mumbling, but when he slowed it down, he was saying, "Big boy did it, big boy did it." So he snitched. There's a Mumble snitched on him, but Dick Tracy knew how to slow it down. See, some of y'all, yeah. When you slow all the yapping down, he's saying, I'm a little bit afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Help me. What you're saying is, yeah. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. Man, I'm good. This. And when we slow it all down, what it's saying is, I'm afraid. Can somebody help? I'm afraid. Can somebody help me?
And how many of y'all can relate to that?
See, when you understand your destiny, y'all, when you understand, you realize your job is to go out there and help people who are saying, I'm afraid. Can somebody help me? I'm afraid. Can somebody help me? How does it sound? Oh, yeah, I'm busy. Oh, man, what you doing? So you got to get good at spotting. Oh, I can't come because I ain't got the money. I can't come because of this. I'm afraid. Can somebody help me? As a grown adult, there's no reason in this today's world to let something under $5,000, I'm gonna say $5,000, really stop you from doing what you got to do. And as a life insurance agent, the average policy makes you let's say $1,000. So 2 policies put you $2,000 in your bank account. Most people won't come to a conference because of $500 they ain't got. When 2 policies will make them 2,000. And they had 90 days to do it. But I ain't got my license, man. Well, see, if you really understood that you need the daggone money, you'll get your license within the first 7 days. You'll get your license within 2 weeks. The reason why you don't get your license within 2 weeks, because you really don't understand how bad you need to change your life. Because you want to live in, I'm afraid. Can somebody help me? And everybody just talking at you, but nobody's talking to you. Ladies and gentlemen, slow down and talk to your team. And freaking help them. Back to you, Troy.
Man, I guess the whole village can say it right along with me this time. You just got served. A master class by one of the best in the business. He comes through each and every time, hands down, 10 toes down, all with it. So with that being said, Coach Erik, we thank you for the value that you bring each and every morning to us, and you never fail. Thank you once again. And well, family, that brings us to what we call the Annie Willie inspired recap relay of the day. And this is where you get to reflect in 1 minute. That must say it again, 1 minute or less. The best takeaway from today's master class. And then we'll pass the baton on to the next business runner. And I know with all the folks that are on the line, we got plenty of athletes ready to get in there and run their business. And we're going to start with the one who is known as the educator. If you don't know, you better ask somebody, and nobody better to go to than Dr. Teresa O'Day. Let's get it.
Woo. Erik, thank you, Troy. Stretching our vision. So good. Needed this. And I just put out a post on there on LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn space, look for me and just read it and comment and let me know. I just put it out there. What is your mindset like? Is it holding you bondage or liberating you? What activities are you doing? Are you living in your calling and purpose, your authentic self, and the people you surround yourself with? Build yourself and connect with the right people, community, and access. DM me to attend a free weekly Wednesday financial freedom education session, 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Winning is fun, sure, but winning is not the point. Wanting to win is the point. Not giving up is the point. Never letting up is the point. Never being satisfied with what you've done is the point. Thank you, Erik. Thank you, everyone.
Woo! Y'all been educated. You better get the point. She gonna drill it till you kill it. Get the point, people. I'm here to tell you. Thank you, Dr. Teresa O'Day, for bringing it into the zone. And now we get to pass it on. Take that baton and put it in the hands of the man, that one they call the Gandhi man who can. Let's get it.
Grand Rising. Coach, you hit it out the park. Once again, you can tell when people have an excuse and don't let your excuse become your excuse. Those are from your notes before. And my mindset is like this: at a working man's house, hunger looks in but never enters. But I would tell you like this: that you have a blessing of a gift giving these nuggets, and I apply them to myself every day. And once again, stop living in your comfort and start living in your calling. And I'm looking forward to meeting you and greeting you at the level up. I'm coming. I'm coming. The Candyman can. Now if you call Candyman, you get the hook. But if you call Candyman, you get the love. Okay. So just know I'm coming to see you. Okay. But much
All right.
love. You are on it. I tell you. All right.
Thank you, cuz, for bringing it on in the zone. Bring it on in the zone, because we know when the mindset is low, it limits how far we can go. And we take that baton now and put it in the hands of the one that knows how to control it all. She is the Griot Leo. Take it away.
Okay, I'm calling these the highlighter moments because when Eric spits some stuff, at certain times I have to highlight it. So these are the highlighter moments for me. Run towards your calling. It's what I know that I'm moving in the right direction, because you're saying everything that needs to be said this morning in reference to what we were talking about earlier. Once you break through your problems, then you can teach others how to. I literally realized that I'm talking to my business partners the wrong way. I'm no longer saying been there, done that. I'm like, let's just run the play. Let's just go. We don't need to keep talking about where you are. Let's just go. And the last one, if you don't know the why to, the how to don't matter. Highlighter moments. Thank you, Coach.
That's when you know the tennis shoes are hot. She wearing them spikes and she done ran all the steel off of them. Thank you, Griot Leo, for bringing it into the zone. And now we're going to put it in the hands of the man. The hands of the man that steals the water. Let's go with the financial prophet, Profint. Give it to him.
Thank you this morning, Coach, for that powerful message this morning. I just want to say something, y'all. I heard something and saw something yesterday with Coach Erik Robinson. My coach was on a line with CEO Tap yesterday. And I'm going to tell y'all something. He taught a lesson yesterday in the science of business in Canada, people from all nations. And you know what? They were clamoring just to get the link for Level Up. I'm going to say this again. Some of these people are not going to be in Baltimore, Maryland, but some of them may make it. But they were trying to get the link before Coach could even get it to them. That's how serious they are about their business. And I'm going to leave this with you this morning. We always talk about running the play. Are you running the play with shoes of faith? Or are you running the play with shoes of fear? That's it, and that's all.
That's how you drop the mic, boy. You sound like Miss Rita right there. So I'm just gonna say, we'd like to dedicate this recap relay to Miss Rita. Thank you. You're still in our prayers. We love you. And that being said, for each and every one of you that participated in this biggest and baddest CEO meetup on the planet this morning, we thank each and every one of you. And we want to make a special thank you to Uncle Ja, who started it off right with some courageous conversations. The man brings value unmeasurable. Thank you, Uncle Ja. And not to mention our big bad, everybody's coach, Erik Robinson, that just brought the master class of the day. He gives you the play like nobody else. So now all you got to do is run it. And now that you know how to run it and what to do, let me just ask the question. What's next?
Drill it till you kill it.
All right. That's it. That does it for me. I'm Troy Gandy, your index voice of inspiration, signing off from Good Morning Experts. Coach Erik, back to you.
Thank you, Troy. My Miss Rita voice. Thank you, Troy.
Right.
I got to record that. Thank you, Troy. But thank y'all so much, everybody. Let's go out there. Let's drill it till you kill it. Level Up is going to be an experience. If you can be here in person. But I want to shout out Dr. Mary. She did some phenomenal negotiations, industry first, a team, another. She keeps setting the bar. Another first for Xperia, definitely. We're going to live stream the Level Up. Now we've live streamed some events, but this one is going to be, we got a professional live stream, and it's going to be on, just so you know, the link is going to be usaxlive.com. USAX, no dash, LIVE.com. So I'm gonna need y'all to spread the word, get it out there. It's probably gonna be that link is probably gonna take us to the YouTube place. So it's gonna probably be streamed on live on YouTube or Facebook. We're still deciding what platform is going to be streamed under. Haven't figured that out, but it will be at usaxlive.com for those team members who can't make it. So I understand you need to be here. If you can be here, get here. So here's the thing, to worry. Some people say, Eric, we know if you do it live, people ain't going to come. The people who understand the power of being there would be there. But then I get it. Sometimes people can't be there. So let's get the message out, right? This is the first. Xperia has never streamed anything live like this, especially not live to the general public. Oh my goodness, no. This is the first. And Mary worked with a sponsor and got a sponsor to cover the cost, so we wouldn't have to charge people. Because we've done events and we had to charge it. So she got a sponsor to cover the whole cost of live streaming it.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Nice,
it came us to like, hey, you know what? We got a couple of sponsors who came and pitched in for some of the things we're doing. But then she's like, no, we got one more sponsor. That's like, and here's the thing. This is a sponsor that Xperia always says, you can't ask them for any money. They can't financially sponsor anything. I won't say the name right now, but that's usually what they say. They can't sponsor anything because Xperia actually purchased that. So it's like Xperia owns 60% of the company now. And I'm like, Mary's like, man, we asked everybody already. You know, we need to get this thing done. I don't care. I'm calling them. She picked up the phone call. Hey, Billy Bob, listen, we got this event. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, man, hold on, Mary, give me the phone. Billy Bob, this is going to change the industry. You understand? This is going to be game changing. I'm going live at 2 o'clock today, and this is at 12 o'clock. I'm going live, and you got 1 hour to figure this out, because when I go live, I'm either telling people they're going to pay or they're going to get it for free. And if I tell them they're going to get it for free, I'm letting you know you're sponsored. So it's sponsored by Debt Medic. Debt Medic is the sponsor. I don't think they financially paid money to sponsor any Xperia event. This might be the first paid event that they came because they're owned by Xperia. And so I'm like, you know what? He's like, Eric, give me about 5-10 minutes. I'm going to talk to my people and call you back. He called us back. He said, I thought it was going to be, give me about an hour. He called back 5 minutes. We in.
Yes.
We in. So we're going to live stream the 2 days, professional cameras and everything. So that's cool. So your people who can't make it can still attend. So tell them to block out their Saturday and Sunday, right? Tell them don't be at Little League football game. Tell them to get their paper and pencil and treat this thing like they're there. Matter of fact, they should be doing watch parties.
Oh, that's a great idea.
They should be doing, they should be hosting watch parties. So y'all, let's have a watch party at your house. You know, y'all got some people, groups and people at different places. Man, you need to have a watch party. I'm having a business watch party.
Yeah.
You know, we've done Uncle Jock, right? When we'll do live streaming event, we watch it, we do a watch party. Like, hey, one person pay and we all sitting there watching the TV all day, get some pizza for lunch and stuff. Yeah. We make it all turn into a watch party.
Now that's how you maximize not being able to come to Level Up. That's how you maximize. You get your teams to all get in a room. Now, if they shoot you an excuse, then man, cut them loose.
Yeah, man, we doing watch parties, and then you call them throughout the event. What did you get? Are you tuning in? Boom, 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 boom. I can watch you tuning in. So, Level Up is going to be at usaxlive.com. I'm telling you, we got an announcement too for Inside the Studio. I don't know if you have, you may want to jump on this one, but I'm this y'all the family. I'm letting y'all know we probably going to we are going to run another Inside the Studio, and just so that a lot of y'all alumni, the next one it's a $200 event special. Y'all hearing it now. It'll be a Level Up special. It's probably gonna be a 3-day building your brand with AI. Now y'all got the best part, but it's even for alumni. It's $55, but you can watch it for $55. But if you want to be a attendee, it's $200. So you really want to be a main attendee where we work through and go through everything. But I'm gonna tell y'all alumni. Let me just keep it straight up with you. Most of y'all, if you came through our Inside the Studio, you got it. Okay. So when we announce that Level Up, if you want to be there, yes, I would tell y'all definitely be in the room. It's $55 because you're going to learn something. You know what I mean? You some of y'all got y'all stuff together. You got your brand, you got the things down, because there's going to be a lot of people who don't know. So we told you the price is going up. So it's $200 from now. It ain't $100. That's $200 internally. Externally, when we go outside with it next year, it'll be $1,000. So for some of y'all who got it for $100, you got the $1,000 package for $100. So we're going to start charging the price that it is. But I'm just letting y'all know, alumni. So when you get to level up, because it's probably last time you get charged, I don't want y'all to be like, oh man, I guess I can talk to y'all tonight. But for those who did, you're going to see the alumni, the $55 alumni package is more like an attendee. Y'all with me? But I still would recommend just being in the room. Okay? But if you want to pay the $200 package, then it's cool. But just know the $200 package is not the customized how we go one-on-one with you. That'll be for the people who pay the $200. Are y'all with me? But some of y'all already got your stuff together. So,
hey Eric, real
yes,
quick too. We talked about it last night, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you guys. It has been difficult for Coach Eric and myself. I'm talking for years, almost 15 years. People been saying, "Man, y'all need to sell your training. You need to sell your training." And we was like, nah, we ain't selling our training. So it feels weird for us to have to even put a price on our training because we never done it before. But if the people here don't see the value in you're getting branding training with AI, do you realize I just paid $9,000 total to go get AI training? Total. Eric and I attended a free seminar. It was free once we was in their funnel. It was free. And then they took a break. I was like, Eric, did you join the class? He was like, what class? It cost $3,000. My point is, we're bringing it back to y'all. Do what you got to do to make the investment to grow your business because y'all are getting it at wholesale prices. Wholesale. So I just wanted to reiterate that.
man, Uncle Jockey, you're spitting. And see, some of y'all got to understand why are we sharing. Why I know why Jock is sharing this with you, because some of y'all might be us. Like we really have always been, and if anybody's been around us for a long time, we've done trainings and classes. We just never really wanted to charge because we really wanted to make sure that people get it. But we got to understand something too. If we don't put the value on it, we're doing you a disservice, because now you're like, hey man, what is the value of it? Are y'all with me? So we can't stop doing y'all disservices by us not putting the value. And still, even $200 is undervalued. But I get it, I understand it. So to the regular world, it ain't. They're gonna have to pay. But to our team, we always want to do something different for those in the village. But that's what it is. So it's going to be announced. So if y'all have already came, you just know, thank goodness y'all got it early. We told you the price was going up, so thank goodness y'all got it early. Y'all are set. I think y'all got that part. Let's get to level up. Let's grow your business, but let's start thinking bigger, okay? Start thinking bigger. We're going to close out the month. Go recruit somebody this week. I don't care what you got to say. Go get at least one person. Get one person in your business. You can find a stranger, anybody. Come on, let's go. Y'all go make it a point that I'm going to recruit somebody before the month is over. Before the clock strike November 1st, 2025, I'm going to add a new business partner. How many type in yes and you think you can make that commitment? That you can go before the clock strikes November 1st, you're going to add a new business partner. Type in yes if that's going to be your goal. Right? If you knew your life depended on it, I can go recruit somebody for free. I'm telling y'all, people are going crazy or some of these other networking companies. I don't knock any other network marketing company. I get it. Potion, lotion, pills, travel, this and different things like that. And majority of them, if they get a customer, they're going to make $5, $20. You got an opportunity to show somebody where they get one client, helping them impact their life. You can make thousands. It ain't out there, y'all. But we running without the same. I'm seeing people jump up and down and go crazy. Man, wish you was here. I'm traveling. Listen, wish you were here. I got this pill. It's going to turn my hair. It's going to put hair back on my head. Man, if you could only get hair on your head, you'd be amazing. Right? And then we got something to say, hey, man, if you come in here, you can make some money. And we're like, nah, you got to get a license. You got to get a degree if you want to get a decent job in the government, don't you? You got to go through basic training if you want to be in the military, don't you? So why we act like a license is a stopper? It should be the starter to let you know you're doing something different. Don't let get a license be a stopper. Let it be a starter so you can say, listen, that's how real this is. Show me another networking opportunity with people going crazy and legitimized with it's a different ball game, y'all. It's a different money, different ball game. Trust me. Jamie told you it's going to be millionaires. Now millionaires are popping and popping and popping and popping. And some of y'all say, man, if I can just get 1,000 there. No, I need y'all to dream to be millionaires. Ain't a person on this line that ain't possible for. With that being said, DJ, take me out.
Get your green sheets.